We're here talking about communication and engaging with our membership. And we do that to meet their needs. So it's about all around convenience, frequency, the transparency of our communications. Really at the top of that is our member notifications. And we've increased that significantly. Shelby, tell us about it.
Yeah, our member notifications are super important to get the information out to our members about what's going on at the cooperative. If there's system maintenance in their area or right-of-way work, they're going to get a member notification.
So it's important that we have the correct information, emails and all of that, so they get that. We're pulling that information from the lovely hands of IT. Jeremy, tell us.
That's right. You guys cannot do your job without me. Okay, remember that. We are able to query our management software to produce those lists and target those lists so you guys can send those notifications to whoever may be affected by whatever, or you can send to the whole membership. We're able to provide that information.
Well, I know it's been helpful. Sometimes we have projects that are just in a neighborhood, and maybe it goes to a whole feed or an entire sub, or like you said, the whole entire membership. So it's good to be able to make more location-driven decisions on those communication points, sending out more decisive actions, more info, and more often, really, is what we're talking about. But on the other side of that, we're sending out these touch points and pieces of communication. But somebody on the other end has to answer that when the members come back to us. So that requires training. Velma, tell us about it.
Yes, so we have amped up our training to provide best-in-class service for our members. A lot of that's encompassed some online courses that the member representatives have taken over the course of this year. It's been topics such as helping the member understand rates, resolving high bill complaints, assisting them on how to conserve energy, things of that sort. The main focus has really been interpersonal skills and communication skills. The classes have really been specialized toward customer service and billing, and helped them prepare for all questions that the membership asks, but especially some of those tougher ones that they bring up, like high bill complaints. So,
yes, and we have a lot of those.
Our billing guru here. You've handled a few of those. Rita, tell us about it.
Okay, so we do get a lot of high bill complaints. That's probably the number one call that we get in the wintertime, especially because we do have a lot higher bills in the winter. And right now, the summer with our excessive heat has really made the bills kind of spike. Yeah. So, and we just go through certain things with them, like what was their usage last year? What's their usage this year? We go through different questions. Have you added anything to your existing home? Have you done any construction? Do you have a new pool? Do you have a hot tub?
And all things that really make a difference.
Right, they do make a difference. And like, how many people do you have living in your household? For me, for instance, my son and daughter-in-law moved in with their family because they're going to build a house. So this last month, our usage really spiked.
Yeah,
yeah, it was huge.
Happy to have them, but it does change your bill.
Yes, it really did change a lot.
Well, we cut down a few trees that blocked our home from the afternoon sun, and our usage has gone up.
Right.
Even, so.
Yeah, so it's just little things like that really does make a difference in their bill.
Well, and the good thing is after you've troubleshooted all those things, you're equipped to answer the questions. We have energy audits. So you went through everything, there's not much of a difference. Maybe there's something going on in the home or business. So members can sign up for those straight from our website. An audit's done, and then they can implement any of the recommended changes and even receive a rebate on that. So it's a pretty good program in addition to all of our other rebates that are on the website. Speaking of the website, you can even go in and sign up for new service, let alone all of our other programs, the grants, the community involvement, any element, all of it's there, and at the click of a button oftentimes, right? Smart Hub's another way. I'm sure that's something that you share with members when they call in.
And we try to send them a link when they set up a new service through their applications. We try to always send a link through Smart Hub to get them started.
Well, and the good thing about Smart Hub is they can monitor that use, they can sign up to pay their bill, they can even one click of a button and report an outage and track it in real time. I think we recorded that before, wasn't it about 30 seconds, the amount of time that it took? So heck of a lot better than having to call in or wait to talk to somebody, but we're still there to do that too. So with more communication, more program offerings, service offerings, we're gonna need to change our workforce a little bit. Velma, what have you guys been doing?
So we have modified our workforce to better meet the members' needs. We started the year off with a couple of our employees taking other positions, and this has just allowed us to kind of restructure the department. We had 4 job classifications. We had customer service, billing, data entry, and general office clerks. And we kind of merged all of those responsibilities into one job classification of member representative. Along with that came a lot of cross-training. Still doing a lot of cross-training, get everybody there. That just really allowed for a more qualified representative to answer all of the members' questions from beginning to end.
So, Rita, you're in the thick of things. How's it going?
It's going good. We've done a lot of training. We're really learning everyone else's jobs. We have 10 representatives now. And in billing, which I worked, we had 4 people in there all the time. Now we're fielding the calls between 10. So all of us are setting up service from start to finish, and everything's going good.
It's probably a lot more helpful with 10 people being able to answer everything instead of
It is
4
a lot more
or
helpful.
2 or, in their specialized areas, making things a lot more efficient.
Yes, yes.
Speaking of efficiency, I know Jeremy IT's implemented a lot of new programs and softwares to help us do that. You want to share?
Right, we have implemented Microsoft 365, which is a suite of tools that allows us to collaborate in real time with our users here in the building and out in the field. So if there's a question or data that we need, we have instant access to it. And then we have also implemented a new phone system, which allows us to basically do the same thing. Anywhere you go now, your extension is with you on your cell phone. So if we need to transfer a call from a member, or if a member calls into a number, it can be answered immediately rather than having to leave a voicemail and wait for a call back, which helps with that timely communication.
Well, that accessibility has got to increase member satisfaction. I think another way that we've been trying to really focus on that has been getting more feedback. And we're doing that with member surveys. Shelby, you want to talk about some of our surveys?
Yeah, our surveys, it's very important the members fill them out because that's how we hear what's going on in the field, how our member reps are doing, and how we can address any concerns that may come up. So they go out if there was maintenance done at their house, right-of-way work, or they're just a new member, they'll get a survey. And so you fill that out, we'll hear your concerns, we'll address those concerns and implement solutions.
Well, I know ways of old, right? We're changing with the times, and it used to be, I think a lot of people thought there was their one opportunity to share their feedback with the co-op, and that was an annual meeting. We've rolled out the Member Alliance program, so now members can submit their feedback anytime, 24/7, 365. It goes to committee, it's heard by the board, and oftentimes we implement that feedback directly, so it is really valuable. That participation and feedback has also really changed our annual meeting process altogether. Of course, COVID played a big part in that. We had to meet safely, so we were online, but we're looking forward to a hybrid model in the future because we do like seeing faces. But we're voting 2 weeks in advance now. It's a 2-week window, so people have an opportunity to vote online, but they can still get a ballot, a paper ballot, then come and vote in person. We have where members can either watch the live stream of our annual meeting or they can call in and listen if they don't have internet access. We also have Wi-Fi hotspots at each of our office parking lots. Thank you, IT, again. So we're trying to implement ways. I know in doing this, immediately the first year, the amount of voters that we have participate in the election tripled. So we're really happy, and the members are telling us and showing us by their participation.
Well, and that truly is broadening accessibility when we have that many more people voting.
Right. And since we're able to share the information in many different ways, a lot more people are seeing what this bylaw amendment is about, or here are the board candidates and these are their qualifications, so they can make educated decisions.
Social networking is huge for that.
It is, and we share a lot of stuff on our platforms. Shelby, help me. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube.
Flickr.
Yes, I got it. So tell us what those conversations are like.
Yeah, social media, it's added an aspect to the cooperative that is new in this day and age where we have 24/7 access for members to get a hold of us so they can message on any of those platforms. And while if it's the middle of the night, it might wait till morning, but I will get that to the correct department or have a conversation with them to hear their concern. But outages, I always recommend reporting to SmartHub because you get that there in 30 seconds or less to our dispatch, and our dispatch is reading it immediately.
Well, and for security purposes, our member accounts aren't tied to those social media profiles, and everybody wants to keep it that way, right?
Exactly.
And we have a great team to help field all those inquiries and having those conversations, so we're really happy about that. The biggest thing to take away here is we're meeting the members where they need us, whether it's communications about what's happening in the industry, legislation, high bill complaints, or efficient use of their home or business, service work, any of that, we're able to share and then equipped to answer those questions. So I appreciate you all sharing today and helping us to meet members where they need us and increase our engagement and communication. So thank you.